Today, we're playing a mod for Hearts of Iron 4 that overhauls Germany's Return of the Kaiser focus tree. It's basically an alternate history where the army opposes the Mustache Man, but unlike the vanilla route, in this timeline, Stalin appears out of nowhere and asks, "You bros want some guns?" And then, out of this completely random and minimal event, we get one of the best focus trees for Hearts of Iron 4. Things start off looking pretty basic. Everything's pretty much normal. I think some state names are changed. Over here, you can see that this part of the tree is much bigger than it usually is. We'll be opposing the Mustache Man, and then we'll do whatever this is. We just have to accept Soviet help. This is the new focus right here. This would just be normal stuff. This is the cool Soviet Union buddy-buddy focus. But before the war starts, I've gathered you all here today in this circle around this city called Berlin for the great peace celebration dance, where all these soldiers line up in these provinces and do a dance to celebrate Wehrmacht officers challenge the Mustache Man. And it's begun. We're led by very Chad guy who has a cool pirate hat. It's not really a pirate hat, but it has a skull on it, and it's very epic. Now we're the German military junta. Let's see what happens here today. We also should soon get like a telegram from the Soviets too. Also, we can go into total mob, and this is just a really good excuse to get onto total mob in this civil war and then just sit on total mob for the entire game. It's March of 36, being on total mob is pretty OP. The Soviet Union offers assistance. This is where this mod starts, because if you have a keen eye and a very high perception modifier, you maybe realize that this event is not from the vanilla game, and you would be correct, because it's not. We're asking for help. We need the help of the communists. And everybody in the world gains Soviet influence because of it. Funny story though, I once failed the Civil War in a live stream. That was pretty embarrassing. Oh, and we have done it. We have separated Bavaria from the rest of the country. We're doing the meta strategies here. Oh, well, Germany has a new leader and they will carry on the battle, I guess. I was kind of hoping they would capitulate. It's probably because we haven't taken Hamburg yet. Oh, there we go, we won. Lots of damaged factories, though. That's a little more damaged factories than I remember getting in the past, but now since we got help from the Soviets, we apparently have a bright future. I don't know what that implies. It doesn't really look like this is a communist tree. I think this is just a kind of interesting thing. You know, let's just do that. A bright future, sure. Oh yeah, we have this really nice Rebuild the Nation focus. I believe there's one like that over here. Yeah, this one. So just a rip off of this tree, but better. I see what this is. It only takes 7 days though, so I can't complain about that. Also today, we are making our army out of katana warriors. Yes, they are brand new Hearts of Iron 4 divisions. Very powerful. They're the most powerful divisions in the game by far. Oh, now we only have 78% war support, and that seems to be going down because of like focus to stabilize the country, so we can't sustain the glorious total mobilization, but we need more manpower anyway. We have to have 450,000 to do this focus, so we might as well get more manpower in return for less factories. We can also ignite the spark, which I guess makes France go into a civil war. Yeah, and our focus just did this to France. That's pretty epic. I love having focuses that make other countries go into a civil war. Oh, and what's this? Request from Alsace-Lorraine? I think I know exactly what this is. I think someone wants re-entry into the German state, or it's called like the Provisional Government of Germany right now. Oh no, it reached Switzerland. Wait. Oh wait, Switzerland's a puppet of us. Okay, well that's good, I guess. And I didn't even think about this, but this is the Maginot though, so yeah. We better just put our army on this in case France gets a decision or an event to declare on us. Okay, so the communists won in France, and there was kind of an event chain of them trying to influence the Benelux and Luxembourg. Oh, Luxembourg knows who exactly to come to for help. As the good guys, I always want good things for everybody in every map game I play, and Luxembourg wants protection, so I will graciously give them protection and let them them become a puppet of me, and then they lose 5% consumer goods too, just as an added benefit because of the Bund member. And the British are going to try to solve some of these issues in the Benelux because they're really worried about France, so we'll go to their meeting. The London conference decreases some world tension. Okay, France is representing Wallonia, Belgium's representing Flanders. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we get something. Okay, so I guess Wallonia is going to become part of France, and Flanders is just gonna become independent, but we do get something, so I am happy, I guess. This one tile with 100,000 people will become ours. Oh, or we could do an even better deal where the Netherlands gets Flanders and we get the eastern parts of the Duchy of Limburg, as well as the scarcely populated border strip of Frisia. We got some of the Netherlands, we got some of Belgium. I love colonialism deals. Guys, I think this is my destiny, you know, going to conferences, deciding how to divide up countries. Oh, this is exciting. This is what I needed in Hearts of Iron 4. There should be conferences like this all the time. Ooh, in the Polish corridor, it looks like we can do some more negotiations, my favorite. It is kind of cursed owning Alsace and not Danzig, I'll admit that. Something needs to be done here. We'll give them this that we don't own in return for Danzig or something, I don't know. Okay, so the Poles are interested in ceding Danzig, but they refuse to give up Poznan and this other place, Katowice. We could say Danzig is not enough. We kind of have an army, kind of. We could maybe beat the Poles. I'm just gonna hurry and move my army over there, but then what if I'm like, negotiations aren't enough, and then because of that, I don't get anything, and then I can't declare war either. Negotiations come to a halt. The Poles did not like our aggressive stance and decided to abandon the conference. They wanted to call our bluff. You think it's a bluff, but I'm willing to go all out. Oh, there was an automatic peace event. Oh, international intervention? No. Capturing key cities in time. Okay, I didn't know that that was a thing. Oh yeah, it obviously said it right here. You have 14 days to take all major cities. Okay, so I see this now. We just need to hurry and take all the objectives really fast. We took the tile. We took the last city with 1 day remaining. Yeah, victory complete. There we go. We get what we wanted that time. We won the minigame with 1 day to spare. Well, the event actually didn't fire for a few more days, so we might have had some extra time there, but there we go. Oh, I just realized we're still in a conflict with Romania because it was like broken and just pieced us out with Poland. Yeah, I don't feel like this is gonna end anytime soon. We're just kind of stuck in this forever now. Ooh, and further centralization, Austria becomes a puppet. That's interesting, yeah. And now I guess we can put the Kaiser in charge too. That's pretty interesting. Well, we can kind of put him in charge. It's like a constitutional monarchy. That's kind of what Germany was gonna do with that one guy who was like the Kaiser, but then he was sick and... Oh, we have to choose a Kaiser. This is great. We can choose the House of... This one place that sounds kind of familiar from EU4, the House of Habsburg. Oh, that's kind of cursed, but you know, I'm kind of about cursed things, guys. Oh, there we go, Mr. Otto. We can also do this one. We can give suffrage. We can do kind of the good guy thing, and then we get minus 5% consumer goods from it, which is just amazing. Oh, and we can invite Hungary to our alliance, which is very good for multiple reasons. First of all, it's just nice to have another member, but then we also now have a border with Romania. Oh, and perfect, while we're just sitting here waiting for tanks to be produced, we have the Conference of Prague, so, you know how much I love conferences. Let the conference begin. Border's kind of interesting. I guess hopefully Austria gets more, maybe. So now we can either fix the border gore here and give this to Austria, or we can give this to Hungary, which makes Hungary happy with us, because if we give this to Austria, we also have to give this to Poland. If Hungary left our faction, then this war with Romania would just keep stalling forever. It's the question between a friendship and border gore, and everybody knows that, friendship, if anything, we really just need to stop this border gore. It's my destiny to end border gore, even if it means losing a friend in Hungary. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, no, Hungary and Poland are getting stuff in Romania. This isn't good. Well, I guess it's kind of okay, but it just kind of messes with the war a little bit. Well, that ended the conflict. Cool, and now we're dividing Yugoslavia, a Yugoslavia that totally didn't capitulate to Italy a year ago. Yeah, they totally still exist. This is just an error in the map. Wow, and now we can invite all of Scandinavia to our faction. At the end of Yugoslavia, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, HOI4, but they ended a long time ago, and we get Istria too, which is blessed. That was kind of part of the deal. And Mystery Place accepts. There we go, look at that. Not overpowered at all. And the Bund focus is pretty interesting. It makes our army terrible, makes it take a long time to train things. Our organization is Soviet purge level. World tension increases. Our capital moves to Frankfurt, I believe, which is kind of weird. And this might lead to a communist reaction. Oh, wait a second. This is interesting. We're incorporating all the territories of the Bund into this thing. I don't know how to speak this German letter, but I'm sure it's a really cool letter. I'm sure 10 out of 10. Yes, a golden future awaits. Let's, combine everything. There we go. Look at that. And Zog was guaranteed by the UK, so he was defiant, he has defied Italy. Now Italy's at war with the Allies. I guess I should have guaranteed Albania. Yeah, that would have been the master strategy right there. Oh wow, this is exactly what Italy needed to happen. Yeah, oh, I forgot that Britain was going this path. I just really wish we could get to war with Italy, because if we take all of Italy, and we take all of France, and then we kick the Netherlands out of the faction and take all of them, then we can form the European Union and get cores on everything, which is the most overpowered thing in the vanilla game. The dawn of the European group, that might be the single worst name I've ever seen a HOI4 faction have. Why is this the thing? The European group. The European group. It's so bad. It's the European group. Why? Why is it the European group? Anything sounds cooler than the European group. Just do something cool like Poland does. But yeah, this has been very fun so far. I've had a good time. There's a lot of good stuff in this mod. It makes Germany very interesting. This path is really good, way better than the vanilla Return of the Kaiser so far. I really enjoyed the peace conferences. I'll have to continue this later though, because I don't really have time to finish it right now. But I'll surely play more of this. This is really cool and I can't wait to see what happens next. But anyway, I think that's it for now and I'll see you all next time.